Hello and welcome to the Remnants of Angmar campaign. It's heating up sufficiently well, seeing as the Dwarves now border us, there's a real chance that they're going to attack us. In this episode, though, I think a good target would be to take Ost Sul. Now, that's probably going to happen in the next turn or two, though. Beyond that, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, this remains rebel, though. Now, I can't remember who it was now off the top of my head. I'm very, very sorry. Suggested that I could move an army of sufficient power, of strength, into Weathertop itself and see if that garrison there would actually come out and attack us. And I think that's a pretty good idea. So, I mean, that army there is pretty strong and we're pretty weak here. But could we hope to hold them off with that? I don't know, really. I feel like they'd attack us with that, even, given how good their units are. But they might not.
Yes, my lord.
So if we go in there,
yes. Your orders, my lord.
if I just
Yes,
don't
my
move
lord.
Drangu in,
Yes.
I'll move in
Your orders, my
Scyld and then pop in Onchu in there,
Yes.
just so I've got someone to actually hold the line. And then
Yes, my lord.
Drangu just move in like that. And perhaps then we just move into those trees just there. I don't know if that actually provides an ambush. Maybe move into those trees. There we go. We've got a nice ambush there. So, if they come out and attack us, then we will absolutely smash them. I'm talking 110% wrecked. Right, and also I'd just like to address the comments in the previous video. So the Graves of Men, I think is what this was called, Sark and Adanath. Ryan Bram did say that there are some buildings here that we could destroy for extra money. Now the Smeals, we obviously can't use them. Prancing Pony, very good, just for the building cost reduction. Of course, that is a hinterland building as well. You can't get rid of that. Now, the lumber camp, I want to keep that just because even though it doesn't give us like woodland hunters and lumbermen, it does still give us one extra free upkeep, and it would only give like 666 gold coins. And same with trading post, we can't build this, but it's giving us an increase in tradable goods, building income, and then finally the Dunedain camp as well. Now, it's an issue if they retake Bree, but I don't think that's going to happen, really. They can only attack us from over here, with Captain Oz looking like he might do something. But it still gives us an extra recruitment slot and another unit of free upkeep. I kind of want to keep all those. So that's what I'm going to do. But thank you very much for the... because otherwise I wouldn't have checked. Now, Anuminas as well... Halbarad is a keen someone that just likes to give suggestions for names. Now, suggesting I don't want to go for Agandaur's halls, but perhaps Cam do I can't remember what the U is. 244. Nope. There we go. 250. Duath. Come Duath. Hand of Shadow, I think is what that was called. In Elvish, in Sindarin, though. So it's perhaps not what we would call it, but what other people would maybe call, because of course we wouldn't speak Sindarin at all. But I just got that Cam. I'm led to believe that is hand, and Duath, similar to the FL Duath or Duath, I suppose it would be. The Fence of Shadow, I think that is, one of the mountain regions of Mordor. I can never remember if it's this one here or this one, which kind of comes over here. Got the Ash Mountains and the Mountains of Shadow, essentially, is what they're kind of known as. Right, well, let's use the rest of our money. We've got those guys coming over here. I think Baridon Yonak, we just got... Oh no, it wasn't just. We recently got the garrison's quarters here, but what we really want are the Hillmen's camp, just so we can get those armor-piercing dudes up in there. And what else? Sul. Sul. Let's get the garrison's quarters there as well. We've got the money, and then we can get some slightly better units. Mainly the archers. So the archers will do reasonably well against the dwarves in the early game, I think. And still got 3,371. So you know what? I'm going to get the armourer. I'm just going to get it. Once we've got that, we no longer have to think about that. Khandum will get always the best armour on all of our troops. You know, apart from the upgraded armory. And I wonder actually, can we get it here? Ah, so we can't actually get it in Fornos, presumably because it's not upgraded. But we can get it in Anuminas. So that would be a good place to actually build up the blacksmith, but it's not something we massively need to prioritize at this point, and it's a lot of building to get that as well. So let's not bother ourselves too much with that. And our diplomat over here, let's move him down here, see what we've got over here. Ooh, Angmar. Wait, that's us! What am I saying? Dol Amroth. Let's go and have a chat with them next turn. But I think for now, let's just end the turn and see what happens. I did have a look over the course of the end turn at my comments, and it was Alfonso Garcia. I think that's how you say it. I don't speak Spanish. I'm very sorry. But the Dunedain stand. So there we go. They've got their last stand script, which means we're on a timer now before they pop up. I don't think it pops up here. Otherwise, we'd be able to see it. I think, as I kind of suspected, they do get it in Vennastrunen over there. We've only got one spy here. I don't want to move him. But as you can see, they did not come out and attack us. Did they have that many units before? Did they just train them? But, given the fact and the severity of the situation,
yes,
I don't feel bad at all about doing this. I'm going to do it. Drangu, go there. Congratulations.
Yes,
Attack that. Actually, shall we just assault it, see what they get? Look at that. 1 to 20. There is absolutely no chance. Just so we can see what we're up against if we were to assault it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 Dunedain volunteers. 3 of them, interestingly, have experience, weapon, and armor upgrades. But 9 attack, 14 defense these guys have, and a bonus against horses, camels, and wargs. They're better than pretty much any unit we can get at this point of the campaign.
an order.
Actually, I think we did have a look at those last time. Right, well, I'm just going to build up a force here out of these units and then pop them there. Right, well, I think that's a pretty good force. There's no point bringing these guys in because we've got 19 units here, and then Drangu is the 20th. So we'll be able to control all of these forces when they do attack. And him, of course, being cavalry, he should be able to get away before they attack. Now, I don't know. I'd imagine this is going to have the Weathertop battle map, so it's going to be it's going to be a while before we actually meet them in battle. But hopefully they do actually attack us there, because that is our only shot, really. But Bree also have come and attacked us. Well, are looking to attack us. So I think actually what I'm going to do is, I mean, they're going to besiege us there. And then they're going to attack us probably the next turn. Now, Drangu is probably going to have the movement range to make it there next turn. So that's what I'm going to do, should this go well. If not, we can probably bring these guys in. Although I don't think they will have the movement range. No, they won't. Well, we'll lose Bree, potentially. It depends how this battle here goes. If not, then we'll just send all the cavalry over there, and they'll be able to come and lift the siege. Oh, we do have some war graders there as well. We, of course, can't get anything here either. It's not the best situation, but we do need to take Ost Sul, like, right now. We need it right this very second. But, let's just send these guys in there with Agandaur. And what I'd really want to do is actually set up a watchtower on this corner right there. Just so we can see if and when any dwarves come from this area. Because this Eastern Numeriador is a vast region. It comes like all the way over here and kind of encompasses this all. Because this, of course, used to be 2 regions. You had Karaskalainen, City of Clear Waters or something like that. And then, yeah. Now, Bree are down to 3 regions, I'm fairly certain. They've got the Shire regions, which now there's only 3 regions here. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. Now, if we take another settlement from them, as easy as it would be, we don't want to do that just yet because they are not at war with anyone else at all. It's only us. And they'll get their last stand script. Now, Bree aren't very good, but if they do get the last stand script, they'll probably get some Dunedain Rangers in that army. And yeah, we just don't want to deal with that right now. Now, we'll just get a one big army, obviously. And we should be able to handle it just with our lower tier trash, really. But right now, I just really want to focus on taking out the Northern Dunedain. And to do that, we will probably have to actually get some more units down here. Because the folks over here in Rivendell, in Imladris, they're probably not going to like it if we start killing their bros over here. And indeed, actually, this is obviously in the angle where you had a settlement, kind of the last dregs of the Northern Dunedain, following kind of ever since they became like a wandering people after the fall of Fuirost and then the Battle of Fuirost and the defeat of the Witch King in 1975 of the Third Age. They kind of settled in this area in the southern tip of Rhudaur, just because, you know, they're quite close to Rivendell. So if they were ever in need, this is like fairly close, and it's very secluded, and you're in here between the Mythaethel and the Bruinen. So it's quite a good spot, really, to have a few of your families and whatnot. But with the rest of the money, then, I think the plan was to get the mines here. Now, it's, you know, it's not loads of money, but it's certainly more than, I mean, I'll take it. And let's also just recruit them so they kind of replenish, and then we'll get the Angmar infantry as well. These savages, they're going to be very, very useful to us against the dwarves, well, it's mainly when they attack. And we've got some warg skirmishers here as well, so you move off over there. We've already got 1 unit there. But I think that is pretty much... Oh, no, hang on. Let's see if we can get some money from the Amrothians. So, trade rights, map information. They have meager amounts of wealth. It's not fantastic. 200 over 5 turns. I've noticed that we don't get a whole lot from good factions. But we'll take that.
Acceptable.
Just!
But only good day.
But I'll take that all day, mate. All day. We're getting an extra grand from them.
Tomorrow.
Oh dear. Dol Amroth have pushed all the way into Eastern Harondor. Why can they not do that when I'm playing as Gondor? They're absolutely rubbish. They never made it this far down. And yeah. Anyway, actually, I know the answer to that question because Canned get this in the lands of the Poros, or Poros, Hardenur. They get that in the turn 1 auto expansion if you're playing as Gondor. So that's kind of why it's so much harder. Right, well, with that, let's end the turn. And Halbarad. Sorry, Mr. Sir in the comments, but we are going to kill you. Halbarad of the North comes with his Dunedain Steel Bowman. One of my favourite units in the entire game, really. Well, it was when they had really good range. Now, not so much. But they're really good in kind of every single way that you can really use a unit. Or an infantry unit. And then they've got Dunedain Scouts. Anything else we really need to watch out for? These guys, there's nothing there to fear, but really just the Dunedain Wardens, Rangers rather. Dunedain Wardens, they're rubbish. Right, in we go. And yeah, we're commanding you. Attack! Well, here we are at Ost Sul, or rather Weathertop. So for those of you that have never played this mod before, this is the town square just here, and this is the ramp that you have to come up if you're going to attack. And as you can see, it is quite a formidable incline, and you can just place archers up here and then shoot all the way down, which makes it very, very easy to defend. But it's going to be a while before they reach us. The first wave is in, and it is going to be their Dunedain scouts. So, once we've got everyone out of the way, we can start firing at them. So I don't want these guys to be in the way. Right, oh, come on. So they've sent in Cardland Riders as well. Got our cavalry archers over there. They're firing at us over here. Right, can you just hurry up and get out of the way? I don't want to lose any volleys to you guys being rubbish. Okay, Skull, just come back over here. They're clearly targeting you. I'll put you on loose formation when you're out of there. Certainly do not want Hunvorn getting shot at. Right, loose formation for you. All of you guys go nuts. Hopefully you can actually shoot at them capably. Not really. It's going pretty poorly. As you can see, look at that. Barely taking any damage from a charge because we are in loose formation. So take that tip for all you budding horde factions, if you like. And, well, they're off again. We're losing or using so much ammunition. I think the rest will just use Drangu. He can get nice and close, and he's probably not going to miss. Oh, they're just going to charge at him. Well, that's fine as well. That works. And you just got killed. Congratulations. But now the lumbermen are coming. A very good target for our archers, since they've got no armor, really, to speak of. And they will shred these guys, and that isn't their purpose here today, to tank these guys. They're meant to tank the high-value targets, so if we can just get some shots in at them, that would be really good. Although, yeah, that's all we're getting. Right, stop. And what have they got over there? Dunedain Wardens. Let's go charge at them. And some more lumbermen there. Cardland Sentinels. I think this is it. This is all of them. Yeah. Right, so you guys feel free to just go out over there. And then on the flanks, if we just use the Angmar infantry on those Dunedain Wardens, I think that's a good idea. We'll save the savages for something a bit better. Oh, they're firing at us. How much armor do they have? 9. Maybe just shoot the Dunedain Rangers for you. You can reach them. That's good. Oh, Dunedain Wardens coming in over here. Run out. And send in the Hillmen. And send in the Hillmen against them. And you guys, if you can just run over there, that's actually pretty good. And we'll use the Witch Knights over yonder as well. Angmar infantry, kind of squeeze in that gap. Barrow-wights, if you would like to go like so, that would be pretty good. Hunvorn, I just don't want to see him get killed, really. And I thought we might have some issues, really, with their cavalry, but as you can see, we haven't had any. That's why I've got the pikes over here on the side. And, right. How are you guys all holding up? Yeah, just shoot them. And Witch Knights go in there. And our cavalry, then. Have you been caught up in melee? No, you haven't. Barrow-wights are coming in over here. Oh, just dodge that. Dodge that guy there. Hunvorn's getting shot at. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Just go fire at will. Just shoot at what you want. Double click doesn't seem to work as well when you're on fast forward, does it? Right. Right, yeah. Pikes go in on the Dunedain Wardens. They're doing a number on us over there. We've won over there. Savages come on over here and attack them. They're all pissing off. I don't really know what the archers have got to do. Who are you going after? Oh, they've already run away. Oh, brilliant. Right, stop. Don't. You're shooting our Barrow-wights. Don't do it. Just shoot those Dunedain Rangers over there. Just shoot them. Shoot them. Good. And oh, did we just run into them? Oh no, that was an actual charge. That was intended. Good, good. And Scyld, if you'd like to come a bit closer. Hunvorn as well, you may as well come into melee now, since no one is going to be firing anymore. This is going to be a resounding victory, really, but I can't... Where are the Dunedain Steel Bowmen? Are they, like, still up here? They better not be. I don't know. Where's Halbarad? Well, we've killed everything over there, so if you'd like to just get in amongst it over here, because those guys are getting shredded. In fact, all of you just run in over there. And you come on over here. Hunvorn as well. Who are you getting shot by? Like, am I missing something? Aha! Now that we've killed everyone, we can see on the mini-map Halbarad is hiding. Oh dear lord. Well, we've got a long walk up over there, so we're going to bring all of our generals, really, and we'll bring the pikes as well, because they're actually faster at walking as well. And, oh what the hell, bring the Barrow-wights in as well. Oh, this may backfire. I've kind of moved... we brought in Drangu, and he's behind this little hill here. Now, if they want to do those arcing shots, I think that would be quite good. It would allow our infantry then to come in and kill them. But this is what the Dunedain Steel Bowmen look like. I'm not sure if they get... Oh, that's going to absolutely slaughter us. If you could come a bit further over here, can you... Which way do you go? No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Just go in there. How are they getting such clear shots on us? We do have the Warg Raiders right here on hand to maybe get some shots on. But if they're getting clear shots like that, they're going to shred Drangu. So, in a bid to get the job done, we have actually had to run our men up here. And now they are exhausted. Which is not fantastic at all. But it had to be done. But the Witch Knights, they're going to be the first ones in. We'll put the Warg Raiders over there. They're hopefully going to get some shots in. Drangu now. Yeah, come out over here. Oh, have they used up all their ammunition? Oh, they have. Okay, so we don't need to run you guys in too quickly. We can just shoot and use all of our ammunition. Scyld as well, if you'd come over here. We'll use all of your ammunition in particular. And after he's done, we'll move everyone else in. Could have kind of used or brought more men, really. Oh, well, they're going for a charge. I was hoping to catch them, to be honest, with the pikes. Just like so. Right, stop there. No, they're not having it. Keep shooting. Right, let's charge in with the Witch Knights. Stop firing. And we'll send in Hunvorn over there. And then if you'd like to just go into the town square, make sure we are capping that. Just in case this guy's immortal or something. And we don't want to lose on time after all this. Keep chasing, keep chasing. Go after him, go after him.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Hunvorn's coming in with a beastly charge. Let's just use Serpent Elixir. Doesn't do loads. I mean, they're going to be fresh. So that's a bad thing. But Hunvorn is an absolute beast in melee. And particularly against Dunedain Steel Bowmen. How much armor do they have? Yeah, 12. So 6. Off of that, so we're actually up against 15 attack and 14 defense, which actually is still really, really good. Showing just how good these guys are. To have it as a general as well is OP.
Move out.
However, they're going down really, really quickly. The Witch Knights have done reasonably well, but yeah, this isn't fast forward or anything. This is just how fast they're getting killed. Down he goes, down to the Barrow-wights.
Clear victory.
Absolutely fantastic victory there. Let's have a look at the stats. Witch Knights with 137. That's this fella just here. 126 with the Mount Graham Raiders of Drangu. 117 Hillmen. And 100 Hillmen as well. And down they go. And as it is a village, there's like a war just going to occupy. Angmar's might. The Iron Crown of Angmar still casts a pall of awful shadow and mist in the lands about the fell peaks and spines of Khardun. And decline of the ranges, that is... Oh, I guess... oh, and we got 2 grand from that. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Construction report, then. Shall we have a look at these? So, Gobedrein got a smoking house. Oh, so we can get a spy. Whoa, hang on. Let's not get it there. Or maybe we should get it there. Well, we're definitely going to get one here. Because, despite the fact that we've got a spy already here of Athalwyn, he's going to, for now, hang on, if you just send him there, then let's just slow down a little bit. And we'll send him kind of in this in-between bit, so we can kind of see both crossings. Because now we do border the High Elves over here. They can potentially come and attack us. So now we can see that bridge, and more important, we can see that bridge. Because this trade route here means that, look at that movement range. They could be in that fog of war right there, we wouldn't even know. But we also need to go and sort out the Breland army. What do they have there? Let's have a look.
Marching to war.
Captain Oz has journeymen. Oh, crossbows. And farmhand pikemen. Not very, very good at all. But all we can really send is cavalry. So, Drangu, unfortunately, you've only got 49 men. Hopefully, that's going to be enough. We'll take the 45 of them and 49 of them. And then we will go and attack that. Now, actually, over the course of the end turn, so just a quick pondering here, there are those quotes that you get, and the one there was about Legolas on the Great River, and he said, Urk, kind of in the Sindarin way, so orc, falling into his own tongue. And it just had me wondering a little bit, because, so a Y-R-C-H. Y-R-C-H is how orc is spelt in Sindarin, which is very similar to orc in the common tongue. Now, a Y is an oo sound, like an oo, and then an R is a R, and then CH is like a K. It's just the same as it kind of is, it's not a ch. So the falling into their own tongue is something I've only just realised. So would it be like an urk, like that, like urk? Wait, hang on, I can't even do it. Urk, like urk. I think that's maybe how you'd say it. Sorry for basically sounding like I'm regurgitating into the microphone, but it just struck me as something odd. Anyway, we're going to go and fight Captain Oz. We'll take those guys as well, because they've got Warg Raiders. The only thing here is that we are actually outranged by these Breland fools. Actually, don't come in. I don't want you to die, because we need you for garrison. But we will use those guys, and... Right, well, if the farmhand pikemen are right there at the front, we'll shoot them gladly. Yeah, because they've got 2 armor. We should be able to shred him. Right, you come on over... Wait, where are you coming from? Over there. And we've got the hill advantage, which is absolutely fantastic. However, they are now on the move. So, if we could, just all shoot the journeymen. Now, they do have shields, which makes this quite difficult. So we're going to have to charge him with Drangu, and hopefully they have skirmish mode. Because otherwise it's going to be very, very painful, because 6 armor-piercing missile damage is nothing to scoff at. Right, attack in there. Charge, charge. Run away, run away. Why aren't you running? You should be running. They're not running. Right, and immediately back out. Stop them firing at least. Drangu, get out. Do not mess around with the pikes. Okay, that was okay. I think the captain is that guy there, perhaps. So I think it is the journeyman that we do need to kill. Who are they even firing at? I have no idea. Their accuracy isn't going to be the best, and their rate of fire isn't very good either. And actually, when they do that turning around animation, I think they do actually expose their backs and lose their shield bonus. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it's certainly very good for us. Drangu's taking some hits, but as long as he himself doesn't die, I don't really care. Yeah, he's that guy, and he isn't even bloodied up yet. Here on Drangu watch, he's still doing pretty well. And there's barely any of those journeymen left. We're focusing on the 33 now, so... Well, Drangu wasn't. Perhaps some of you just shoot the farm and pikemen now. I think the rest are under control. Right then, let's take him for a run. And everyone is pretty much out of ammunition. Let's get him a charge on these journeymen. Wipe them out. Nice. Pretty much. There's only two of them. We lost one of our riders. Now, if we can just charge in over here, maybe take out the captain. No. Back out. That's not going to work out. U18 need to get closer to make sure you do actually kill those farmhand pikemen. Could this be the charge? It looks like it's going to be. Nice. Now get out of there. And now they should be wanting to run off. And they run away. Really good victory. Heroic, I wouldn't call it that, but we will certainly thank them for the extra money. Down he goes. And yeah, get off my lawn. And oh, we don't have the movement to actually take that fort. It's not the end of the world. We'll go in there. And is it worth building up things here? Well, I'll tell you what. First things first, then. Let's send Onchu. You're going in there, and we shall give you these two men to hold it. Do not lose it, and have a Shrine of Melchor. Get that population going up, and what else? That kind of looks like Khan. I first thought it was like Khan Dum. Gobedrine, that did finish building something. Let's give you communal farming, get you growing, because you are actually a useful settlement. But could we get something over here? Mason's Hall, yeah, get that. And Dead Man's Dyke, then. I think perhaps now would be actually a good time then to get... Let's get some roads. And on that same vein then, let's get Not for Reclaw as well. Get that road come in as well. Because now that we hold all of this, it's quite good to be able to move a bit faster around here and through here. Because of course before, we didn't really want to help out the Northern Dunedain in moving towards us. Although clearly we were the aggressors, so, you know, I mean, you can definitely play that more aggressive than I did, but I'm kind of a more defensive player as a whole. I prefer to hold on to what I've got rather than push out and like overreach, but that's just like, yeah, that's just how I play. Now, what can we really do with the rest? We've already got a spy coming over here, so yeah, you are just going to have to stay there for a time.
Yes.
But we could certainly move out with what we've got. Let's just merge and see what we're working with. It's not bad. It's not fantastic though, is it? It's really not good at all.
An order.
Like that isn't going to scare the Northern Dunedain at all.
Orders. Yes.
Perhaps then. No, we are going to have to move forward because the faster we get rid of the Northern Dunedain, the better. So let's just go into.
As you command.
I was hoping that would actually give us an ambush there. Now, the goblins are our allies. That's really good. It is really good. Hopefully they're pressuring them over here because I have a feeling their last stand army is going to be very, very good. It's going to have some of their late game units and certainly going to be a lot better than whatever we have. But is it... I kind of want to recruit some units to go out and fight them. Well, I'm going to hold off on recruiting more units just now. We're going to see if... because next turn we're going to get some hillmen people from over there, some Rudar units. But we need to send more units in this direction because it's going to be very, very difficult to finish off the Northern Dunedain because, as you can see, they've got a lot in the garrison and we won't really be able to attack it and we can't really cheese it either. I don't think there's any way that they'd come out and attack us. Drangu, for now, is going to have to stay in Sark in Adanath, but I think the next adoption we will send in that direction. Now, if we could get an adoption as well to appear in Khan Dum, that would be really good. Because then we could build up a force there, take Athelin. And then, I mean, it's not going to be very useful. But just so we got sight range over that region would be good. But I think... oh, hang on. Let's just send our diplomat. Our diplomat is over here.
Yes,
let's go and...
Yes.
There's a town just somewhere around here. Tirithraid. Right, how much money do you have? Oh, you're very poor. Let's give you trade rights, map information, regular tribute, and 5 turns. I've noticed that's a pretty good amount. Yes! Another 1,000 from them.
There is merit in your
Could have maybe got a bit more. But we've got a couple more factions to go and have a word with. We've got the Haradrim and the Arthrodyne. But should we end the turn there? This is not a good place to be, but we can't really...
Move!
Yeah, that's not going to give us an ambush either.
But the men are spent.
Oh, I heard the little jingle for a new mission. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, get an extra 750 for that as well. So, yeah, come down here. Oh, we could just... I think there's a town. I'm on Aethel over there. Although we'll go and speak with the Arthrodyne as well. So, we'll go to Finabel. And end of turn report. We lost some money, but we are still making, by the way, like close to 4 grand at the start of a turn. That is really good, considering we haven't really focused on the economy at all. We're just living life on the cheap. I think something that... Oh, dear lord. Hang on. Just so I can see that properly. Let's have a look. That is Clan Herald Grain, and he comes with the Broadbeam Marksman. I think they have the highest range. 190 meter range. Yeah, so yesterday when I was recording the Gondor video, I did talk about the Beruthiel's Watch, the unit that the Arthrodyne get. They're like their quasi-ranger, but they're a crossbow unit. And Gimmelthon comes with them as his bodyguard. And I said when I was speaking about that, they have the highest range of any crossbow unit, perhaps bar this guy right here, who comes with the Broadbeam Marksman. This unit right here is the best crossbow unit in the game. They have like a 14 missile armor-piercing damage, and which is substantial. It is quite high. That is However, it does come with the caveat that they are slower to reload. Now, I don't mean that slower to reload than archers. They're slower to reload than any other like top tier crossbow unit, because there's two different animations for crossbows, and one is faster than the other. And typically in DAC you have the faster animation for the elite crossbows. So if you're thinking about Uruk-hai crossbowmen, and what are the ones? Probably the Baruthiel's Watch, for instance. And the one that Dorwinion get, the Regent Bowguard, I think they also get it. But that animation is not available for the Dwarven model, so for that reason they've just buffed up the damage by a lot. Which is why they've got 14 missile attack. Right. Where is that army? Oh, there it is. Hurin. I'd really like to see what he's got. And not only that...
Yes.
How many? 7 turns to besiege that, and I don't know quite how to proceed at this point, because we can't cheese this siege.
An order.
Like, you can only put a man there, and you can't attack from over. Yeah, you can attack. There's one tile there and another one there. So you could only place 2 armies to besiege it. And if you put, like, similar to what we did over here, I don't think they'd attack. And given that, I mean, Hurin will then come to their aid, and he's, like, 2 turns away. And there's no way. Well, we'll have a look at what he's got. And perhaps we could position ourselves at the ford. Fords are actually better than bridge battles, I think. Just because it takes them an age to actually get over the crossing. So if you've got some siege equipment, that is the one you really want to go for. But we'll have to see what they've actually got, because it's like, this is what we've got, and it's rubbish. So if we are going to go up against them, we'll need some armor-piercing men. But given the fact that... Oh, and I also forgot to move Agandaur.
Yes, my lord.
So let's just pop a watchtower there. Well, that's not very good. Can we put one there as well? I want to see Hobbiton. No, we can't. Well, go back into Gomduath. There we go. And Hardang, or Hardang. How about you just go and have a look in there? What have they got? They got Bilbo. I think he just comes with Bandovish archers, and he does. Bilbo, of course, isn't really a general, but it's nice to have him there. Nice to see you, mate. But as I've already said, even though we could definitely just wipe out Bree, unless we did it all in one turn, I don't want to do it yet. Although that actually isn't a bad idea. But we don't have enough generals. We need more generals. Where are the generals? Right, so we've got those guys there. I'm going to recruit some more. What's the garrison looking like in there? They've got 1 unit in there. They've got 1 unit. Oh my god. Right, since there's only 1 unit, I think we should get them. And get them. And get them. How'd you like them apples? Perhaps also if we just get a blacksmith here, because this is going to be... You know, it's good to get that armor bonus. And I am a sucker for armor bonuses. It's going to be a while before that comes in. And, we'll retrain those. We will. And we've got quite a lot of money. And those mines are going to come in 3 turns. Right. It's kind of like, which way do we send our units? We do need more over here. Like, we do want to buff that up to a full stack. Because, of course... Imladris can attack us from it over here, or the High Elves rather, and we will need to go and take that, of course. And once we do, we will get the Witch King of Angmar. Although we won't get him instantly, there's a bit of a delay before we get him. Perhaps the way to go is just get some Warg Raiders. I'm not so sure how useful a 4 missile attack is going to be against the Elves at this point, because I think... Even in the early game, they've got to have quite a lot. And the Warg skirmishers are better at charging. And they've got the effective against armor trait as well. So I'm going to get... let's get both of those. And yeah, those will train at the same time. Then we'll send them up to Khan Dum. We've got the reduced... retraining cost over there. I don't know if we'll wait for the armorer here. Because we just need to get them out. We need to get them out and fighting. So let's get those as well. That's all of our money. Right, well, we'll see what happens. Hot diggity damn! And something I did forget to do. Can we get another spy? Because actually we do need another spy. This one is going to go in this direction. And the dwarves have not taken Eastern Numeriador or Hills of Evendim. This is, of course, Lake Evendim, also known as Nenuial. I think that's how you say it, Nenuial. Waters of Twilight, because Uyal means twilight, and there's a lot of Uyals going on over here. Emun Uyal, I think, is the Hills of Twilight, which I think is another name for this region over here as well. Also, that is, I think, the last king of Arthrodyne in 1974. His name was Arvegleg, which literally meant last king. He actually hid out in these hills over here, following the destruction of Bornost Erain in 1974 by the forces of the Witch King. He escaped to over here, and then, because he was fearing of capture, he then went north and to Forokel, to the Ice Bay, and that's where he hid out with the Lossoth men, the kind of like Inuits, if you like. And it was quite a cold and bitter winter, and I think it was like in March 1975, he was like, right, that's it, I'm going, because his son had reached Linden. He told Círdan, like, oh yeah, my dad is over here, and then they sent a boat out all the way over here. Then the Lossoth were like, don't get in that boat, because they'd never seen boats before. Well, he did, and he got killed when the boat got crushed by ice in the Ice Bay. And the Ring of Barahir was given to the Lossoth as a token of goodwill to the Lossoth. And that is why Aragorn actually has it, because the Palantiri that was saved in Fornost by Arvegil. Oh no, it wasn't Arvegil, it was Arvedui. That means last king. Arvegil, I think, was his son, who became the first chieftain of the Dunedain. Anyway, I digress. Sorry about that. I just thought it was quite interesting. I went on a real tangent there. Recruitment report. We've got a lot going on here, haven't we? Ost Sul got the Shrine of Melchor. We're not going to get anything else there. We're just going to wait for that to grow. Look at that growth rate, though. The Shrine of Melchor is a really, really good building. Kamduath got to Mason's Hall. And how about get a meeting hall there? And then also, Angsul, I think that's due. Can we just click on it? Bloody hell. Also, get a meeting hall, yeah. With it being a castle, you already get one unit of free upkeep from this building right here. So that's why I haven't had it already. This is all rebel held. Rebel held. Oh, sorry, that's rebel held. I already looked at that, didn't I? What a fool. Right.
My lord.
Oh.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
Well, yes, absolutely. But perhaps you should have come with some backup. The good thing, we've been extremely fortunate in this campaign so far, because like if they wanted to, they could.
Honor defeating you.
Oh my days! Right. Okay, so the Arthrodyne Knights are extremely good. I think they're like the 4th best sword and board unit in the game, something like that. Certainly in the top 5. They inspire nearby troops, frighten nearby enemy infantry, and they're just like they're also locked. But it doesn't really matter. 14 attack, 30 defense. Even if you've got armor piercing, they've still got 22 total defense. and that attack is sublime, although they do have +2 from their experience. I think our North Guard could probably beat them in a 1v1, but that's kind of what they're designed to do. Let's send North Guard, by the way, for those of you that haven't played Angmar before, they are our best infantry unit. I mean, yeah, let's just show them. I'm just talking about them, may as well show them. They come with, there they are, 7 attack, 24 defense, but that effective against armor is buffing that by a lot. So if you added 8 to that, that would be 15, 24, which doesn't put them that far below the Arthrodyne Knights if they went up against one another in a 1v1.
It will be an honor defeating
Right, let's
you.
have a look at what they've got so we can kind of plan our attack. So El Rohir and Eladan, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they both come with Dunedain bodyguards now. Very thematic. And, can I just... Oh, that's annoying. Gildo and Glorian comes with Calaquendi Lords, that's their bog standard general. And then the rest of this, right, so Lindar Guards, yeah, they've got 6 armor. That's not very much, is it? 4 missile attack would actually do pretty well against that. And Lindar Bowman as well. Oh, they've been nerfed. They've only got a 5 missile attack. They used to be 6. And, oh, the Emmanuel Swordmasters also have been nerfed. These guys used to be effective against armor as well. And they used to be called the Tulcassus Faithful. I mean, I kind of liked playing as Rivendell, specifically, because there were 2 factions. I really enjoyed playing as Rivendell because they were ridiculously overpowered. So if you ever felt like going on a bit of a power trip, you could just play them and just absolutely annihilate everyone. But I mean, I understand why they're nerfing them, but I mean...
An order.
Is it fun to do that? Who knows? Right, well... I'm not going to move out just yet over here because... Even though I would like to take out that general, I don't think we've got the movement range for it. And then they'd retreat from the battle, and then they'd be out of our range. I want them to attack Bruinos because I need that army to take some kind of damage for us to have any hope. And we can't do it just yet anyway. We need some more troops from over yonder. And we are going to bring these guys down. We do kind of need to go... we do kind of need them against the dwarves, but what we really need to do is just kill off an enemy at a time. So when that spy comes in, we'll go and see what is what. But we can actually get some units from over here. So let's get these guys. They're not going to have any cavalry at all, so having spearmen isn't as useful. But I think with what he's got there and what we've got there, we could potentially go out and attack them. Well, let's just send... who's your priciest, I think. Let's just send you into that fort. And shall we get... We'll get another unit of hillmen from you over there. And we'll just recruit them. They'll come when they come. They'll come when they come. And... we'll have them as well. I think striking at Fuirost, it's only got 1 unit in there. Now they could just have an army stood out there. We'll move the spy over there, see how it is, and next turn we'll start moving some forces out of there, and Morholt is going to be the spearhead with his very, very fancy bodyguard. But hang on, let's just move our diplomat as well.
Your orders.
I think Finabel is like right there. There we go. Trade rights, map information. They're well off. I like the sound of that. But equally, let's not push it. We want to get that money, and we've seen that is.
You ask nothing we cannot give free. Very well.
And then we get the extra 750 as well. That's really good. So.
Would you wish
Me stressing about money
Yes, my lord.
isn't the worst thing. Although, of course,
As
those
you wish.
treaties are eventually
I
going
shall
to
continue
run
tomorrow.
out.
Tomorrow's journey.
So there is
planned.
that. But we've got decent influence on that diplomat now as well. But let's end the turn. End the turn. Give it one more. Oh, well, the goblins just got absolutely smacked. That is not something I wanted to see, but they did
I respect you.
not
my
do
enemy.
any damage at all. That's incredible. I think they've got a few rams, so they can probably make the attack. Captain Nazag,
Is that what you
what was
want?
your name? Nagzag. Nagzag just came with a full banner army. Oh, they're looking at it now. It's no wonder. There's a bunch of snagger. But he just came in with a full banner army, attacked that army there, and that's what is left. Now, if they could muster another force round here, that would be really good.
Yes.
Perhaps what we could do then is...
Move.
Ooh.
I will only address you.
They might attack us. We're going to stand on that bridge. If they attack us, that would be amazing that they've just pulled out. Oh, yes. Now, if they even if they do get a garrison there of like, what, 4 units, I think we could...
An order.
Oh, no, we can't. No, we can't. We wouldn't be able to win. Towers on the walls. And we don't have a ballista to take them out. That's a bit of a shame. Deadman's Dyke got the dirt paths. What else can we really get? I don't think there's anything we particularly want to get there right now. Although, I mean, it's coming into use soon. And Bree are coming towards us, but it's just more of the same, isn't it? I think we can probably sally out a couple of times and defeat them. Ooh! Oh, we can't retrain. That would be really useful. But yeah, we'll do a couple of sally out battles. We'll get multiple quivers of arrows, and then we'll be able to defeat them, I'm pretty sure. The dwarves have not come yet. There's still one in that garrison. Let's move this spy. Hopefully we can see what's what. Oh, there's nothing in there.
Your will, my lord.
Right. You come over here.
By your command.
And how many turns does it take for you to actually make it over there?
Your will,
It'll
my
take
lord.
you 2 turns. How long would it take you? It'll take you... that's like 3 turns, I think. Okay, that's... No, that's fine.
Your will, my lord.
Well, in that case, we'll just send these guys over.
As you wish. Entering woods and prepare to
Pop them
ambush.
down there.
Orders.
And we'll send... Yeah, we're going to send all of these
Your
out.
will, my
We're
lord.
going to send them
My
all.
lord.
And we don't want them to know that we're coming. So if
By
we
your
just go
command.
into those trees, hopefully
March
that's
to
enough.
exhaustion,
And then we
continuing
are
urging.
going to put 2 units of thralls in here just to provide garrison. Because, of course, I think Morholt is
Yes,
okay
my
to
lord.
move out. Yeah, Morholt will be okay to move out once
Your
there's a
orders, my
garrison.
lord.
In fact,
Yes, my lord.
he needs to move out as well now. Yeah, he does. Because otherwise he won't
Yes.
make it. But 70% there, we'll get the garrison and it'll be fine. End of turn report, we lost some money, but we're okay. Like, we're going to get those units killed off fairly shortly. These guys here, I don't really know what to do with, because we just need another general, really. I don't want to move Agandaur out of there, because he's actually making us quite a decent amount of money there. And these guys don't really want to be here either. We're paying for all of these, so despite that making grand, we're kind of losing a good chunk of it. But sending them out on their own won't do anything at all. We can't defeat that. We need a we need a commander for it, but this guy needs to stay in there as
Yes,
well.
my lord.
We just need to... yeah, we're just stretched quite thin. Very, very thin. Like butter spread over too much bread. Let's just finally move this spy, see what's going on over here.
Come and get me, you coward.
We need to keep an eye on them if they do decide to come towards Ost Sul, because we've got that one fella in there. Right, and then these guys,
Your will, my
them
lord.
3,
No sleeping here.
they're moving in this direction as well. You're coming in this direction. We're going to absolutely need all of you. But I think we're going to leave it there for today. I think that's pretty decent.
Your will, my lord.
And,
We can go no further today.
well, I mean, we've only got, I think, 5 turns into that. I thought we could have got a few more, but there's just been I've just been thinking very, very hard. And at this point in the campaign, we're kind of in the mid-game, or early mid-game, so it's getting very important to keep tabs on what is happening out here. So I think we're going to try and sneaky peeky into Fennas Darunen, take out the Northern Dunedain, and now we're not necessarily going to hold on to Fuirost, but we need to keep the Dwarves at bay. We need to kill some of their forces off, so they don't just come out of there with like 2 full banner armies and then sweep all this away. And then eventually, once the Northern Dunedain are gone, we will have to take these 2 regions here from the High Elves, and only then will I go for the Shire. And by that time, the war against the Dwarves will be in full swing. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Comment down below, perhaps if you've got some strategy that you'd like me to try. I really like this one. Sadly, it didn't work from Alfonso. But we did manage to take Ost Sul. It just would have been nice to actually fight in the battle map proper, but sadly we couldn't. And like the video if you liked it, because actually I get a lot of likes on these Angmar videos compared to Gondor videos, like proportionally, so thank you very much for that. And subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot because I like to see the number go up. But I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.